week that nobody asked for.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. Too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear. That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
2, 1, mark.
It's Friday night and we're all in.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah,
I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe.
So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes the letters, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo.
I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe.
So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Hey, 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 from Trump snubbing Starmer to Mr. FAFO, well, FAFOing. From Greta's selfie ship to the Vatican's identity crisis, this week was an absolute circus. Time to call out the clowns. And here they are, it's Shalini and
Hello!
David.
Hello!
How dare you call us clowns, Sarge?
How dare you?
Well, somebody's got to provide the entertainment because it certainly isn't me. Not this week. Bloody hell. What a
Now,
week.
Sarge, just a quick check. Have you started the vertical?
I have indeed. I started
good
the
man,
vertical
good man.
10 seconds before the intro stopped. Cheers, everyone. It's been a week and a half, has it not?
Cheers, folks. Get it into you.
Oh,
Right.
good grief! I'll do cheers with me water.
Nice glasses, by the way. Right, so let's talk about this censorship
Oh, why
business.
thank you.
Let's talk about the censorship business because I think I was censored on Wednesday. Because we've been doing between 5 and 15,000 views on the vertical stream every night that we've done one. And on Wednesday, we got 3. 3. And what were we talking about on Wednesday? China.
Uh-oh. China.
And who's come out today? Mr. Cummings had come out today and said stuff about China, hasn't he? Because
China.
Mr. Starmer's in bed with China, and there's been
yes.
there's been a request from Downing Street, I think, to via their media managers to for the media to throttle back on digging into Mr. Starmer and his various faux pas, I think we would call them, with Mr. Jinping. What do you think?
That's a very polite way of of putting it. This whole kind of China spy like fiasco thing. It's just
Oh,
it's
good
an
grief.
absolute mess. It's just so
An S show.
British in so many ways. Like it is an S show. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's actually loads to cover tonight that we don't even need slides for. That young lady that's beside me in the thumbnail, the one that's we won't go into her background. We just won't.
No.
But she's come out blaming the government for the mess that we're in right now because
Oh, really?
the security services can't comment. They've been banned from commenting on things like where the new embassy should be.
Oh,
Because
really? I
if-
didn't know that.
Well, yeah, because if they comment on where the embassy would be and what's likely to be in it, that information by UK law through the planning authority needs to be divulged to the people that are seeking the planning permission, and the people seeking the planning permission are China!
Yeah, so they get. I mean, so the security services, like you'll hear comment from MI5's chief Ken McCallum saying that he's kind of frustrated with the whole matter, but that's all you're kind of going to really kind of get from SIS or MI5 in the matter, like really.
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah, of course, I'd say they're absolutely raging behind the scenes with what's going on, how Starmer's dealing with it, how Labour are dealing with it as well. It's really messy, really dank stuff happening right now.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, I'll be honest, I think I'm behind the security services in this one. I think they've got our interests at heart. And I think if you watched Monday night's show, or haven't watched it yet, then you really need to, because that calls out what Starmer's doing, and he is traitorous. There's no other way to describe it, in my view.
I don't know, John. I might push back a little bit against that, Sergeant Grumpy, and say that I do not think the likes of SIS always have our national interests, in their best. I think there's a lot of steering from them when it comes to, geopolitics, so to speak. Steering the government, steering the country in particular ways.
At what point did I say that I endorsed the SIS? What I said was I was behind them on this point.
On that point, of course.
Yes.
I'm just pushing back for a little, a little bit of tension.
For a little bit of tension, a little bit of tugging. What are you doing?
I'm cold. I'm putting on a hoodie.
Yeah. You're
Well,
not supposed to put clothes on. You'd be taking them off.
No.
If we want to get viewers.
No, but point taken, Sarge. Point taken on that in this particular circumstance, and the way that His Majesty's government is dealing with it to the likes of SIS and MI5. It's probably it's a shit show. You're right. Yeah. Right.
Okay. Let's get into it as we would normally. So I think we've got to give this guy. His moment. I mean,
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh considering he's dead.
2 years this guy lasted. Freedom fighter, blood. I mean, he did all these roles and he played them all brilliantly. You've got to give him credit.
Okay, I don't have a clue what's going on here. Give me a little bit of background.
FAFO.
You don't know about FAFO? Oh.
You not know about Mr. FAFO?
Fill him in the chat room.
Mr. FAFO here is allegedly a Gaza journalist, right? Well, but he played all these different roles. He appeared in social media as freedom fighter, blood donor, foster father, resilient patient, revived corpse. He shouldn't have been revived at that point. War correspondent, tour guide, radiology tech. He played all these parts in the propaganda that was coming out of Palestine. And he did it brilliantly. They obviously thought, well, we'll just keep using this guy since he's so good at it. And then they have a ceasefire and Palestinians shot him.
Yeah, it was in the middle of that first battle thing between whatever militia, whatever, and Hamas.
Between Palestinians and Palestinians. Let's get this clear.
Effectively,
it was a battle between Palestinians, and Mr. FAFO got shot dead. Shot dead. Oh, and there's another thing, right? There's another thing that I used to think was correct, because I bowed to what I thought was a superior knowledge of a colleague, a trusted colleague and friend. And apparently it's all a load of shite. You don't need to say unalived on YouTube. And this comes from YouTube. You can, if somebody's dead, you can say, yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
And they got murdered. And, as long as you're talking about it in a reasonable way and pointing things out, then that's not going to be a big problem as far as your channel
unless
goes.
the entire video kind of hinging towards or is aimed towards that, that particular kind of like, or those particular words, then there's nothing really to worry about. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Mm-hmm.
So Mr. FAFO, unfortunately, as you know, didn't make it. And this guy down here who got wheeled out of prison and repatriated back to Gaza, I think he might be in the running for Mr. FAFO's job. Mr. FAFO's job, because I've seen him in 3 different videos already. Because he came out crawling, and then he came out starving, and now he's come out and ranting. So, yeah, you just can't take anything these guys are saying,
at face value.
You can't. You really can't.
So take everything from every side with a kind of a grain or a pinch of salt.
Exactly. Don't think that this means I'm saying the other side are correct. I'm just pointing out one side has been proven to have been found out to be producing a lot of shite, and I suspect the other side is doing exactly the same thing.
Oh yes.
Meanwhile, speaking about nonsense and talking it, fresh from embarrassing Starmer and Macron,
That was brilliant.
Yeah, it was. Trump tells the press regarding world leaders, I get along with the tough ones, I don't get along with the weak ones. Adding about the weak leaders, yeah, there were a couple in the room, refusing to name them. You know who they are, said Mr. Trump.
Oh yes.
I have to hand it to Donny. He's got some balls for his age. Like, he really does. He's exuding masculine energy, our Donny.
How old is Uncle Don now? I'm kind of like losing track of everybody's age. It must be my age.
He must be 83, I think.
Is he not in his 70s, or am I? Oh, maybe I've lost it. I thought he was in his 70s. Yeah, the Don.
Late 70s.
Is he not in his 80s?
Don't think so.
Well, he's not. He can't be, because my dad's in his 80s and he's starting to get a bit.
About what?
I don't know. He's just. I've just kind of like I noticed it the last time I was home. He's kind of like he's still very. He's very active in terms of like he's still doing things and whatnot. But I don't know. There's just something I noticed. He's more tired and
something like that. Yeah, fatigue.
Yeah,
so I'm like shit. He's getting old. Sorry.
Yeah,
to depress everybody.
It does happen, unfortunately.
I know.
And Nick Taridis has pointed out that Donny is 79. So there we go.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Nick Taridis.
And Nectaridis, Shirini, really likes your shades. I did catch that comment from the troll room.
Well, they were clear. There was a bit of shenanigans going on in Vaughan's building, and they were clearing out a room stroke cupboard, and they've just found a load of stuff with Union Jacks, and Vaughan goes, "Oh, give us them for my Shalini." So
for my Shalini.
And hello to the troll room.
Hello, troll room.
Yes,
Happy Friday.
Indeed. Hello, Alyssa, Hatchy, Beats and Tapes, Nectaritas, Shanty.
The birthday boy in the chat.
He was earlier. Dreadeye was in the chat earlier. He's probably gone back to his, I don't know, is he playing a game or what?
Happy birthday, Dread.
And David Martin on the vertical chat. Thank you, sir, for your comment.
Hello, David.
Right, okay, and if you want to be in the chat and you're not in the chat, why aren't you in the chat? Because the only thing we ask you to do is subscribe. No money needs to pass hands. No filthy lucre here. You just need to subscribe, and there's not even a waiting time.
But hey, you can pass hands if you like. You're not going to refuse that charge, are you?
Passing hands, no. The filthy lucre can pass the hand. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Julie says she's currently cheese tasting. I really have no interest in your sex life whatsoever, Julie.
Oh, Sarge, why are you lowering the tone?
Because that's what I do.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Shanty now being sick. There you go. It's happy birthday to Dread. Happy birthday,
Yeah, happy birthday,
to you.
Dread.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
dear
dear Dread Eye.
Happy
birthday to you.
Right, okay.
Yeah, okay, enough of that shenanigans.
Enough of
Moving
this
on.
nonsense. Let's get back to it. Okay, I'm so
Oh,
embarrassed from my lovely country. We have a robot in charge. What's wrong with this man? Yeah, so the couple of times, this one wasn't when he was actually... When Trump first turned around to him and spoke to him and he came forward, he obviously thought Trump was going to ask him to speak. And then Trump just turns away, puts his back to him, and he has to crawl back to his stance. I think at that point he was standing beside Macron. And then
like
at this point,
it was like he was at the head. It was like he was in the headmaster's office.
Yeah, it was. It was a bit like that. You know, no, you get your say later, boy. Anyway, he comes up here to talk to Donald, and all these other people come up, and Donald shakes her hand and talks to them, and just kind of ignores Starmer. It was really uncomfortable and very
I think Starmer
embarrassing.
in general kind of. He doesn't appear comfortable around Donald J. Trump, and quite a lot of leaders. Starmer kind of he appears quite insecure around a lot of the leaders. That's what I kind of pick up from watching his body language of these sorts of events.
You know that guy at parties that just stands on the edge of groups and then drifts from group to group,
and he's holding a beer.
And he's holding the beer, and nobody's talking to him, and he's not talking to anyone, but he'll stand there and go, yeah. That's Starmer, isn't it? Nobody fucking knows who he is. Nobody cares about him. And he's not got the ability to actually engage with anyone. That's Starmer.
It's a sorry state of affairs when you know that Boris Johnson would probably do a lot better in those situations. I mean, that's a terrible thing to admit, isn't it?
I know, right?
Yeah, I mean, Boris Johnson is a terrible thing. Billy No Mates, exactly.
That's right, Shanty. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Billy No Mates. That's exactly what he is. And the fifth wheel, says Darren. Yeah, that's exactly what these people are. Right. Okay. And do you really want someone with zero charisma as your prime minister? And I just don't get. You know, Musk has tweaked the algorithm on X, and instead of
what?
Yeah, he has. He's tweaked the algorithm because you criticize someone and you get nothing but them now, you know? So if you criticize someone, you get flooded with all these lefty freaks. And I don't want to be flooded. By the same token, I don't want to have nothing but, you know, people on the right wing. I want a mix. I don't want an echo chamber, Elon. Listen. Just fucking stop
boy.
it. Yeah,
leave the algorithm alone.
But the thing is, Sarge. But the thing is, Sarge. Even if you were to ask your AI Gen AI girlfriend Ara, yeah, aka Grok, you know, if because of the tweak to the algorithm, it's totally tailored towards like clickbait, but especially rage bait as well. If you want engagement on that platform, you just have to find ways to piss people off. Yeah. That's what you have to do.
So you would think so, because you would have thought I'd be really good at that.
And you are good at it.
Yeah, but I'm not good enough to get. I don't get. I tried it with a blue tick, and it doesn't work. I'm not.
You're just not trying hard enough, mate.
I give it a fair crack, you know. I mean, you know what? I don't like people. I mean, and I think I make that patently obvious at times.
Yes.
If you don't like me, if I don't like you, you're gonna know about it. And if you don't like me, that's fine. Why the fuck are you still here?
Moving on, next slide.
Moving on. Titania McGrath. A fucking fantastic name that is, isn't it? Titania
Who the hell
McGrath.
is she?
I have no idea, but Titania McGrath says, "My friends and I have been out all day protesting against the ceasefire. We demand a ceasefire that wasn't arranged by Donald Trump. We will never give up this." And this isn't a fucking parody. This is real.
I thought that was like a
account.
I thought that was one of those. Yeah, look, I thought that would be like a parody thing.
No, it's not. She's genuine. They are out protesting for this is not our ceasefire. I mean, it's like, not my president, not my ceasefire. I want a ceasefire on my terms. You're in London. Who cares? Nobody's shooting at you. These people just do my nut in. For God's sake, let the people that are dealing with it deal with it. Let the people that are being affected by it be affected by it. Stop putting your stupid oar in. Or am I being unreasonable here?
No, you're being perfectly reasonable.
Sarge, I just want to put my stupid oar in on just a little thing, right? It's McGrath. It's an Irish name. You do not pronounce the th at the end of it, all right? I just need to... Let's set the record straight.
Hey, don't generalise now.
You Irish in your pronunciations. Jeez.
It's Titania McGrath.
Right. Vladimir Putin says was it Walden? No, it's Vladimir. Putin says the Nobel Peace Prize has completely lost its credibility after failing to award it to President Trump. This guy is a troll of the highest order. Vaughn says it is a parody. If it is, fair enough. Oh, the WIF 12 says it's parody, and that's a new name, the WIF 12. Do you smell a bit, or are you all right? Anyway, so thank you for keeping me straight. I thought it was real. Somebody said it was real because
it's a parody. It's been around for years.
Oh, yeah. Right, okay, no worries.
Thank God for that.
Thank God it is.
Hell, I know.
This isn't a parody. This is Vladimir Putin, and this guy is a troll master.
But did he actually say that, Sarge?
Or is it just hearsay?
No, that's verified. This is verified. Right. This is Sergeant Grumpy verified.
Right.
Vladimir Putin said this in a press conference in Azerbaijan or somewhere like that.
Azerbaijan.
Yeah, he said
it. Remind me of this. Obama got it, didn't he? Or didn't he?
The drone guy. Yeah, Obama got it like within 3 weeks of getting presidency. Well, I'm exaggerating, but he got it very early in his presidency. And then proceeded to go and kill more people than any other president before him.
Yeah, I don't know. Vladdy might be onto something there. Like, you know, I mean, I think it seems to be a bit of a joke.
The beauty is, it's a double-edged sword because he's right, and it is a troll. I think it's a beautiful tweet, beautiful, high-class standard. Right, moving on. Rachel Reeves has signalled she will target tax rises on assets rather than earnings. How the fuck is that going to work?
Oh, well, she can fuck right off.
Yeah, but how is that going to work?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it'll be linked to our fucking digital ID.
How's she going to target tax rises on assets, though? How does she know what assets you've got?
Well, Rachel from Complaints. I got it right this time. It's not Rachel from Accounts. It's Rachel from Complaints. See, Sarge, right. I was listening to you. Good man. Well, the economy has grown since August, or grew in August by 0.1%.
Yeah, well, we'll come to that. There's a reason why that happened, mate.
Which is basically nothing.
No, there is a definite reason why that happened, and I can tell you exactly why. July, the Treasury borrowed 1.1 billion. August, the Treasury borrowed 18 billion.
Whoops!
A black hole, hey?
The only growth in the economy is because the government grew it.
Oh, Lord above.
Yeah, there you go. That's the growth in the economy, mate. And in fact, you would almost think we'd rehearsed that. That was... You set me up perfectly for that one.
But yet we've got to still raise taxes to account for this black hole that was passed on by the last government. Apparently. That's how it makes sense. I
mean, we've been through this. It's quite simple. Just stop foreign aid, please. Stop giving money away to foreigners who have their own space programs. You know? I mean, really, why? Why are we doing that?
Yeah, and stop cocking up on data breaches that's costing the taxpayer. Yeah. You remember that whole thing with the Afghan resettlement scheme? Yeah. You know, that could cost up to over 850 million pounds of our money, you know? Crazy stuff, folks.
I think the next slide just tells us everything you need to know about Rachel from Complaints.
I know nothing.
Hey, I know nothing.
Anyway, moving on to the next target of our mockery.
Oh no.
Shabana Mahmood.
This isn't about. Oh no, that might be a later
A
slide.
quarter of illegal migrants in the UK travel through the Western Balkans. Interesting. I've deployed UK border officers to the region to slash illegal migration. So some border officers have been sent on a jolly to the Balkans.
Yeah, sounds like.
That's
But
about it.
what effect can the British state have on what these particular states in the West Balkans, such as Croatia, Serbia, like Macedonia, except North Macedonia, have? They should be allowed to kind of carry out their own immigration policies. Like, what's that got to do with the UK? Like, it's like defend our borders, like, please, not help them with theirs. Can someone make it make sense, please?
No idea.
No, I don't think we can make it make sense. Oh, right, moving on.
Oh,
British
look, it's
Home
her again.
British Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood now admits Britain has lost complete control of its borders as she calls for international support.
You know what? I'm shocked to tell you. Not.
That's the Home Office standing behind her.
Yeah,
in
it
that
is. Yeah.
picture. And that's not a joke. That's not a
No, it's
parody.
not.
That is the Home Office standing behind her. I think that maybe explains why things are somewhat in the way they are. And then,
Indeed.
moving, not to leave Scotland out of this, are we going to Hamza? Hamza Yusuf launches Muslim Impact Forum. State says goals are simply to get more Muslims into positions of power within the UK. Wants to connect wealthy donors with young Muslims to fund their move into politics. This is sectarian, dangerous, and should be outlawed. It should.
Yes.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Sigh.
Yeah.
Yes. Not sure what to say about that, chaps.
Not sure at all. Well, let's move on to the intelligence services. MI5 boss warns the UK needs to defend itself robustly against security threats from China. So
China.
Ken McCallum. McCallum, is that all right?
That's
McCallum.
Scottish.
Hey, yeah, that's your
neck of the woods, dude.
It's your mother tongue, Manny.
Has also revealed that MI5 intervened operationally against a state threat from China in the past week.
Why does
As
he?
you would, yes.
He looks like Wallace. What's going on with his ears? As in Wallace and Gromit.
Well, you can't mock the man just because he's got big ears. Well, okay, you can.
I'm trying to lighten the mood.
Yeah.
Well, I think it really
can.
should be the head of kind of MI6 coming out like with that sort of statement, because
hold on a
MI5
minute.
are domestic, aren't they?
Oh, are they?
Anyway.
I always get them two mixed
MI5.
up.
Well, MI5 is domestic, but that's right. MI5 would be targeting a threat from China on British soil.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm with you. Right. Okay.
Right. So,
And then the lady from the thumbnail, she's MI6, is she?
Yes,
She's
she's the
MI6,
new head.
aye.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
she's the
Right, okay.
C.
he's a new M or whatever they call them. Anyway, this guy might be better in GCHQ then if you're saying he's good at eavesdropping.
Someone's going to be checking your hard drive soon, Sarge.
No doubt. I was watching they let something out on Slow Horses as well.
Oh yeah.
I was watching Slow Horses. The thing I watch about, well, it's very loosely based on MI5, right?
Oh, okay.
But they let something out that you know how you're always told it takes 2 minutes to trace a phone call.
I thought it was 3, but anyway.
Well, right, okay. So they're interrogating one of the operatives.
Right.
And they said, here, phone your girlfriend and keep her on the phone for 2 minutes so as we can trace it. So he goes on the phone and he talks to her for 30 seconds. Or just over 30 seconds and goes, don't use this phone again, they're trying to trace you, and hangs up. And he goes, you forget I'm an operative too. And she goes, yeah, and you forget we could trace a call in less than 30 seconds. And I thought, oh, they've let that out because that's true.
I think that is true. Like, just
That
to add a
is
bit of
true.
reality on this, there was
true.
an article that was released in the mid 2010s by an outlet called The Intercept, which you probably might have heard of.
Yes,
Glenn
yes.
Greenwald used to write for them. Pretty damn good back in the day. But did you know that GCHQ and the Americans over at the NSA, they hacked the international SIM provider called Gemalto or Gemalto. They basically acquired the master keys, the master encryption keys for every single international SIM card in the world. So Gemalto, they produce all of these SIM cards of the physical SIM card that you've got in your mobile device. Okay, so basically, our security services, or MI6, combined with the NSA, went in and tea-leafed the master encryption keys for Gemalto. So it makes sense through slow horses, and what you're saying, guys, Sarge, that yes, they could trace such calls within, say, 30 seconds to 3 minutes.
Mate. There's no doubt about it. I've been in I don't know what I can say.
Be careful now, mate. Oh,
I know.
Official Secrets Act.
Let's say I've been in a room in a Scottish Police Service location, right?
Somewhere.
You cannot go in if you have a mobile phone on you, right?
You've got to stick it in the fridge.
No, you got to put it in wee lockers before you go in the thing. I've been in this room, and the police has a link to every cell provider, and it's just a question of typing the number in, and boom, there you are. It's like that.
Are you at liberty to tell us how many Stingray machines that the Scottish police use? You're not.
No,
all right. Okay.
No. And the other thing is, they can do that, but to be able to use it in court, you need to get a warrant. That's what takes the time. Not tracing the call, it's getting the warrant that takes the time.
It's the Investigatory Powers Act, isn't it?
Yeah,
you've got to do things by the book.
Yeah, and if you, I mean, there's no doubt. and I'm just surmising here, okay? This isn't anything I would either condone or say that anyone has ever done. But I'm sure there's no doubt that people have been tracked before a warrant has been issued, and subsequently anything that's occurred has not been attributed to the tracking. But that's just me, speculating. It never happens.
Right, let's just move on, I think, before we all get into trouble.
No, we won't get in trouble. We'll be all right. We never said anything. So Elizabeth says, the war with MI5 might just topple Starmer, which is pretty cool. It could, because, I mean, what's her name? What's her name?
Don't worry about it.
Greta or something? The MI6 chief. I can't remember her name.
No, I can't either.
Anyway, but she said that this constitutes a constitutional crisis when your security service can't trust your government. What the fuck? How the hell are you meant to operate?
Well, they're very useful at pushing stuff out into the mainstream media via the BBC et al. So if they want to topple,
Telegraph.
Yes. So if they want to topple or damage particular individuals within His Majesty's government, there are ways and means of doing that.
And you know what? I mean, I put that thing out on Monday about foreign funding, right? The one where I called Starmer a traitor. And there's a lot of people mentioned in that are making an awful lot of noise today, like Tom Tuggenhat, Robert Jenrick.
Well, wasn't Tom
Nigel Farage?
Wasn't Tuggenhat one of the ones that might have been supposedly spied on?
Tom Tuggenhat was getting funded by an external foreign power.
Oh, was it? Okay, I'll be quiet then.
Yeah.
Ooh, now that's interesting. That's something I didn't know.
Yeah. And Tom Tuggenhat was in what branch of the Tory party? Where was he?
It was something to do with security, no?
Was it not defence? Wasn't?
Well, that's what I mean. Like defence. Yeah.
Oh, Bumblebee T says, has that guy on the panel got a West Country accent? Well, he's not talking about me.
No, I think the cue's in the cue's in the title. No,
No,
we're paddies.
He's talking about David Nolan.
No, both of us are Irish. What planet are you on?
Quick, let's create a distraction. Let's move on to the next slide.
Moving on. Right, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, I wanted to point out that Mr. Jenrick's been quite vocal as well, and he's not exactly squeaky clean either.
No, I don't think any of them are.
Slow Horses was really quite on point with the last episode, because one guy who was far right was about to do a speech and was compromised by the security services.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway.
Move on.
Moving on. Confirmed Mauritius is carving up the Chagos Islands with India to help manage the vast area of Chagos. Mauritius gives India permission for a comms base. Hold on a minute. Fucking Diego Garcia is one of the most strategic locations on the planet as far as the US is concerned. Definitely, because if they're doing any operations in the Pacific, they need Diego Garcia.
Well, Diego Garcia, or Chagos, if you want to call it that, that's always been used for R&R, for soldiers, but also for refuel as well. Pretty much, isn't it? It's very strategic for that.
It's the point is that it's basically a floating aircraft. It's not floating. It's an aircraft carrier in the middle of the Pacific that nobody can reach. That's why it's so useful, because they can, from there they can strike, Africa, Middle East, or China. So good stuff. All good stuff. Yeah, give away the Chagos Island. I can't understand that one. I really can't. And it just goes to show you that no government has your nation's interests at heart when they're feathering their own nest.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I'm not sure kind of how, regarding India's involvement here with carving up Chagos or Diego Garcia with Mauritius. I'm not sure how that's going to happen, or how that would go down with Britain and with the States, especially the States.
So David Martin says, my mobile phone works fine without a SIM card. You don't need one, right? Well, that's always been the case. Well, it's always been the case to a degree.
What?
Right?
I'm confused. Well, I'm useless with technologies.
Because you ever taken the phone without the SIM card on it and turned it on? It says emergency calls only, and not then think, how the fuck can it make calls if it's not got a SIM card?
Yeah.
Because, well, a lot of them now, they just need an eSIM, so you don't actually have a SIM card. It's just a code that goes on the phone.
Sarge, there has been a comment by Dear Shanti Kofi doesn't seem to be loading. Second night in a row. What's going on, Sarge?
What?
Yeah.
Hey?
Are you going to the... Oh, hold on, let me just check. We'll see if it's my end or your end. Kofi.
Because, if the good people of the troll room are willing to kind of part ways with some donations kind of here and there, that needs to be looked at, Sarge,
But you're not showing us any details there, Sarge.
Oh, no, I don't think I am. It's loaded here for me, hasn't it? So, here you go.
Refresh. Try a refresh. Whoever said that wasn't loading.
Certainly loaded fine there, didn't it? Or did it not?
Yeah, no, it did, yeah. It was grand.
Yeah, that whole thing with the comms base near Diego, Diego it's going to be messy.
That is messy. That's especially with the Indians, because India's right in there with BRICS and Russia and all that, and we're obviously not in there with BRICS and Russia. So,
and Trump has been pressuring Modi. He thinks he succeeded in stopping Modi from buying Russian oil, but that remains to be seen. We'll see how that goes.
That sounds weird, Shanti. That does sound weird. I'll check it out. But
beats and tapes, turn it off, turn it back on.
Yeah, possibly. Clear your cache, actually. Clearing the cache usually clears most of these things. Right, anyway, let's move on. This is quite interesting, isn't it? The security minister and now the prime minister have both misled the House by misquoting James Cleverly. The speaker tells him to leave it there. Isn't there a committee who are meant to deal with this sort of thing? Well, yes, there is. Cleverly, how do I get redress for that misquote? Speaker, you don't, because for me to do that, I would have to acknowledge the PM misled the House. So I'll leave it there.
What was being misled about? I can't. It's too small. The writing.
I can't remember. But I need to
James
check
Cleverly
that out.
was misquoted on a particular point or point of order, and he takes umbrage with that. So the speaker, like Lindsay Hoyle, is saying, "Well, I can't do anything about it because if I did, I'd have to acknowledge the PM misled the House, which is a big kerfuffle. So sorry, mate, we're just going to have to let it go." That's
But
what
maybe. Well, I'm not going to say anything.
Just put our glasses back on. Right, so Greta here, the lovely Greta.
What's wrong with Greta?
Well, apparently she drew. When you realise Greta Thunberg drew a cock in her own suitcase.
Oh no!
When she went on the boat with the suitcase, it was or when she came off the boat with the suitcase, it was ungraffitied, and she's alleging that it was graffitied. But when you look at it, and you know, she said she was tortured, beaten, and starved by Israel.
Whatever.
You got a wee way to go yet, doll, until you're starved. But apart from that, when you look at the writing on the suitcase and how Greta writes, that G and that R are freaking identical.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, it looks a little bit like Greta's handwriting, no?
Yes. So apparently, Climate Warrior here says, breaking, Greta was verbally sexually molested by Israeli soldiers. One of them's reported to have said, you can solve my climate crisis any time. And another leeringly added, you can eat my vegan sausage.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I've never heard of that before. Verbally sexually molested. I've never heard of that before.
He then taunted her with single-use plastic. It's probably a made up one, but it's still funny. I had to put it there.
That is funny, actually.
Yeah. Right, moving on. Tony Blair humiliated as ex-PM frozen out of Trump's Gaza peace deal by Hamas. Imagine the terror. You've been that fucking hated that even the terrorists don't want you. What?
I know, it's hilarious. Sorry, Tony, you're not wanted, mate.
Come on. I mean, if you anyone in the Middle East is not going to have a hard-on for Tony, are they? I mean, this is the guy who effectively, killed between 50 and 500,000 kids under 5 by basically starving them to death by putting all those sanctions in, along with Mr. Bush.
Yep. And then all the bombing and whatnot, yeah.
And lest we forget, there was a little story that came out about Tony Blair. Was what was kind of mid towards the end of last week that he met with a certain individual who did not kill himself. I don't know if you guys remember that. That kind of came out and it got hushed up pretty quickly.
Jeffrey. No? Not David McAfee. Jeffrey.
Oh, really?
You see, I didn't say unalived. I actually said killed, past tense.
Yeah, because you're allowed to say things like that, because we actually are on a grown-up platform, apparently.
It is past the watershed as well. So yes, Tony Blair allegedly met Jeffrey Epstein, and that has been hushed out of the media very quickly, folks.
I must admit, I missed that then.
Yeah, well, it's past the watershed here, mate, but we've actually got a substantial audience on the good old US of A. Woohoo! Where it's only like, 5 o'clock? Right,
East
moving
Coast,
on.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Yeah, move on. Get that man off the screen. Oh, yes!
Digital ID will likely lock us out of buying anything beyond our daily carbon allowance. You can't even begin to imagine the level of tyranny they want to ram down our throats.
Indeed, we did warn people.
Carbon score on the box of sandwiches. Is that are you going for higher or lower when you go for a carbon score? I have no idea.
I think most people will see those visual cues and behavioral nudges, and most Britons will be just like, "Fuck it, I'm going to buy it anyway because I want it." You know what I mean? They will ignore it.
Well, not if they're
Indeed.
digital
You know
ID
what? I was
says,
on- sorry.
you've had your meat and butter and bread. Quota, you're not getting anything. Feck off.
Hatchie says about Downey. Shanty says she's tried 6 times. Have you tried on a different browser, Shanty? Just a matter of interest. Why would you be worried about the salt, Elizabeth? The salt doesn't do you any harm. In fact, most people are indulging in salt. Not medical advice, but the whole salt brings up your blood pressure thing has been thoroughly debunked.
A little bit like cholesterol.
Yeah, a little bit like that, yeah. Due to recent changes...
Oh, yeah. Are you going to talk about that? My God.
We're not allowed to have a hot chocolate.
Due to a recent change in legislation, our hot chocolate and mocha are now excluded from our free... What the fuck? This is authoritarian, is it not? This is insidious.
Certainly is. How about feck off? I want a hot chocolate.
So you can actually get a coffee from Wetherspoons. You can put about 10 or 20 sachets of white or brown like sugar into it, but you cannot get your refill hot chocolate or something like that, or your Coca-Cola or like whatever it is.
From
Because
Nando's.
of legislation.
The government says you've been a naughty boy and you're only allowed one hot chocolate. Feckers.
You know what, Shanty? Try hold on.
Oh.
Now, Shanty, he may have been paid 6 times already. Like you might have cashed him up, like
No, I haven't, because you would have seen it on the.
But anyway, this kind of nanny state legislation, folks, that this was originally drafted and started by the Conservatives, and now it's gone through via Labour. So Labour aren't entirely to blame for it, but it did actually start with the Conservatives.
Does that say Morrison's? I know I'm a bit blind, but yeah. And in Nando's, you're only allowed your one Coca-Cola. Not that I go to that place. But...
Well, someone asked a really good question, actually. I think it was on X. Like, what happens if you just decide to get a refill? Like, what are they going to do? Well,
they come in and arrest you. I doubt it.
Are they going to like pull, the refill mug or the cup or whatever, like away from you, or say, get out? It's a good question. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
There you go. What do you mean your account? She says our account's empty.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. You can
and Sarge is going to say, the money was just resting in my account.
It's resting in my account. There's a link to PayPal. PayPal me.
Anyway, what do you think of this nanny state-styled legislation, Sarge?
Yeah, I think it's freaking ridiculous, isn't it? That's just completely and utterly over. Yeah, you're right, Julian. It's complete overreach. It just shouldn't be allowed.
Feck off and leave us alone.
See if somebody ultimately wants to be fat, just let them get fat. I mean, you can't really tell people, can you? Can you? I just find the whole thing very insidious. It's
agreed.
It's just another example of stupid legislation that really should be repealed, to be honest, like common sense,
And how can you... Well, that's a good point, Elizabeth. We've been treated like farm animals. What are we being farmed for, though? That's the question. But, yeah, how are you going to police this?
You can't really.
You can't really. I mean, if somebody goes up to the refill machine in Morrison's, if they turned off the hot chocolate and you have to get somebody out to come and activate that, I don't think so.
Even a PCSO like wandering by would kind of not really be able to do anything about it. What do you think, Sarge?
No, I think that it can't be it can't be a criminal offence, right? So it can't be enforced by the police. So how do you police it? This is a legislation thing. So you're going to get people, from the environmental health sitting there in the cafe going, "Oh, that guy had 3 hot chocolates. Morrison's is getting a fine."
I could see a sketch on that, at some point soon on television.
I'm sorry, sir. How many hot chocolates have you actually had?
Yeah, I'd be very interested now to see what happens with this, if anyone's got any experience of it or tries to.
I'm sure. Have I got news for your other satirical kind of shows of rip this to shreds already? People
need to get out there and try and have 2 hot chocolates. And tell me.
Absolutely, do it. Yeah.
And I'm not encouraging you to break the law by any stretch of the imagination, because I don't think this is an actual law.
I know, it's just stupid.
I think it might be legislation that applies to companies, which wouldn't apply to you. So go out there and see if you can get it. It might be guidance. I'm not sure. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy.
It's daft.
Soylent Green, that's what they're going to do with us, elusive, isn't it? It's going to be Soylent Green. Right, moving on. Keira Knightley on upsetting the... Oh, I can't say that word, can I? I don't think I can say that word.
Is she upset?
She's done a J.K. Rowling. She's upset people that are non-specific.
Oh, has she now? I must have missed this.
She just had a go at them, like, because, you know, can you tell me what that is? So I just thought it was quite funny. But we'll move on, because it's like one of those subjects that we have to dance around, because that one is sensitive. Yep. Tata to Tata in Port Talbot is said to be not paying its suppliers. Tata in India has told the UK board that it can no longer subsidise operations in South Wales.
Oh dear.
If the electric arc furnace, fucking electric arc furnace is never getting built. If the electric arc furnace even gets built, I'm a Chinaman, says Rush, it will either be offered to the country to be nationalised. It will never get built. It's not getting built. Without a new upgraded energy connection, there will be no low CO2. You can't build it anyway because we can't power it. The infrastructure would melt down if you tried to power an electric arc furnace. The whole thing's ridiculous.
Madness, I tell you. So
apparently this sign was spotted in Germany, and I haven't seen anyone claim it's not true. So this sign,
I don't know what does it mean.
I'm going to tell you what it means, my dear.
Oh,
this sign means we're not afraid of Putin. We're afraid of you.
And who's the you?
Well, the 5 people underneath the "we're afraid of you."
Oh, blind as a bat here. Well, I can see the green tracksuit goblin.
Yeah. Yeah, Mertz is on the extreme left.
Mertz is on the the extreme left there. Yeah.
And I think the other 3 are probably German politicians.
And we got the other actor on the far right. Yeah.
Yes, the other actor.
The green tracksuit goblin.
And speaking of complete idiocy, here we go. It's Kaka's Corner.
Hey, Kaka's Corner.
She's out and about, and she said she's obviously feeling that she has to put something out there. Ukrainians inspire the world with their courage. Their resilience calls for our full support. I'm in Kiev today for talks on financial and military support, the security of Ukraine's energy sector, and holding Russia accountable for all their war crimes.
Yeah, whatever.
And this is the country and the people that the US, the EU, and the United Nations have been castigating right up until January 2022, producing reports saying they need to stop trafficking children, they need to stop slavery and sexual exploitation of children, they need to stop trafficking women, and they need to improve their record on human rights.
Exactly.
That
Stop
country,
being so bloody corrupt. Yeah.
That country, yeah. But now it can do no freaking wrong because
Kaka from Estonia. Got a lot to say about Estonia. There might be a slide about that coming up, John, in relation to digital ID. You never know.
Apparently the green goblin tracksuit man apparently was seeing Trump today.
Fucking hell. If you want to balance our budget, stop paying money to Ukraine.
Yeah, stop spaffing like billions of taxpayers' money towards them. You know, towards laundering, basically.
You're Catholic. You might be a lapsed Catholic, but you're a Catholic, aren't you, Shalini? I think I called you out on this last week. What do you make of this?
I don't want to curse, but it's a shit show.
A lapsed Catholic.
That's me. It's flipping disgraceful.
The Vatican will open a room with a carpet for praying inside the Vatican Apostolic Library to accommodate visiting Muslim scholars.
Like how often does that actually even happen? Can someone even tell me?
Quite shocked and surprised to see that, actually, but that's how far inclusivity goes these days, you know.
Turning the other cheek will be their undoing.
They're wrong.
Not sure how I feel about that, actually. That's pretty shocking stuff.
It is shocking stuff because
graceful.
You try and get into a mosque.
and say, "Excuse me, where's my Christian bit of the mosque?"
But just even try and get into one.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, that's it. I mean, it doesn't work both ways.
Yeah.
You know,
doesn't
does
work
it
both ways.
really? We're going to have our local priest come here to do a 6 o'clock mass in the evening. Do you mind, guys, in the mosque? You know, Mr. Imam, is that okay? That's
Yeah,
not
no
going to happen.
chance.
It's
No
not going
hope
to
and
happen.
cat's chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Disgraceful.
See, turning the other cheek will be your undoing. A lady was accused of shoplifting in Iceland food supermarket in England. The Muslim man, instead of detaining her until the police came, took it upon himself to physically assault the woman with a belt. And this was a video. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I must have missed this as well.
That chap there with the red Iceland jacket on has taken his belt off and is whipping that young
shoplifter.
Well, I'll call it alleged shoplifter.
Alleged shoplifter, sorry.
Was he detaining or was he defending himself?
No, he was whipping her with a belt, mate.
Did you see it? Like he was proper, like he literally took his belt off and was like whacking her.
That's the video. He had his belt off and he was whipping her with the belt.
Wow.
He wasn't letting her out. Yeah,
that's not
absolutely mental.
Yeah, that's certainly not detention.
Shoplifter or not shoplifter, you can't start administering corporal punishment. It's just not on.
Well, I mean, you tell us, Sergeant. I mean, he's in line for for assault charges.
Yeah, that's definitely assault. Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see if anything happens to him. Will he get a disciplinary or will he lose his job or what?
And the thing is, she's not a shoplifter until she leaves the store with the goods without paying for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So she's not actually a shoplifter, is she?
But they're going to have to try and prove intention there, that she intended to leave the store.
Yeah, that's going to be tricky when he's whipping her with a belt and keeping her in.
Yeah.
Back. Get back.
Oh dear.
Whereabouts in the country was that?
Iceland.
Brixton, South London. Perhaps, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. You never know.
Chris, now that Mushroom comes up with a cracker, he was gently steering her to the till.
Steering.
Get down, ship.
Right. Well, Bumblebee has added a little bit of context, saying she was a regular thief. If you heard the dialogue in the video.
Yeah, but just because she's a regular thief doesn't mean that you've proved that she's a shoplifter. That's the
you
problem.
cannot commit assault like that either.
You just can't do it. That's
it's not on, dude.
It's not on. It's not on. Not in full view of witnesses that are filming you.
CCTV, maybe facial recognition as well.
Oh dear.
Oh jeez. This is freaking sad. Did you see this one?
No.
Oh my god, get ready to cry. What? The world's loneliest gorillas have been discovered inside an abandoned UK zoo that shut down more than 3 years ago. Urban explorers found the apes are still behind glass in their enclosure at Bristol Zoo, which closed to the public in September 2022. So the gorillas, they're tapping the window trying to get the guy's attention. Is
somebody going to rescue? Oh my god!
Well, I mean, these girls, they're obviously still getting fed and whatever, right? But they'll have no interaction. They'll have nothing to stimulate them.
No, that's terrible. I hope somebody's going to rescue them.
That's 3 years they've been in there. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's definitely animal rights abuses there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that is pretty bad. Absolutely pretty bad. Right, moving on. Luke Charters MP. Britain has no new reservoirs for 33 years. Labour has seized control of planning processes to build new ones. Reform? They'd probably stick a few buckets out with Doge stickers on it. New roads, railways, airports and reservoirs are coming to Britain. They're coming soon. That's national renewal. You know what?
Yeah, right.
What is the fucking point? What's the point if you've got a leaky button? If you've got a leaky bucket of adding an extra tap?
Exactly.
What is the point? If you put 2 taps feeding into it, but your bucket's still leaking, what's the point? 3 billion litres a day push out of the pipes in England.
They do.
3 billion litres a day. Fix the fucking infrastructure and you won't need new reservoirs.
So, in the whole time that I've lived in my flat, shall we just say the main road out there, there's one feckin', oh my God, there's one feckin' water main. And I'm telling you, I think maybe 3 or 4 times, and I'm not joking you, when it bursts, because like loads of people obviously log out with Thames water. There's a feckin' river going down the road. And I'm like, that's my feckin' money going down the feckin' drain. And it's it's in the exact same place.
Yeah,
the exact same place. Every time it happens. It's happened 3 or 4 times in the last however many years, as long as I've lived there. Fucking useless.
Yep. Hiroshi Suzuki.
Oh, yay.
I didn't know he was gay.
Who?
What?
Hiroshi, enjoying sausage
He's
sandwich.
not. He's got a missus.
He says enjoying sausage
You absolute
sandwich on
shit
Westminster Bridge.
I'd say Ed. Hello, Ed. He's watching this right now, and he's like, "John, you absolute tosser for saying that." I love Hiroshi.
Yeah, Hiroshi's great.
He's a lovely man. I enjoy sausage sandwich. Sausage sandwich. Sandwich. Right. Fucking hell. Hey, Iron Brew, get ready for a sharp fall in sales. Bridget Phillipson says, campaigns are about bringing people together, championing our values, facing down our real opponents, and setting out a vision for government. And for me,
no, not the Iron Brew.
Fueled by Iron Brew.
Oh no.
Education Secretary, leave the Iron Brew alone.
Leave it alone, you.
I mean, to me, Iron Brew, it is quintessentially Scottish, right?
Made
just
from
leave it alone.
Godders.
Oh my God. So I worked with someone years ago. She was the director of the team that I was working in. So head of PFM. The team was called PFM. Anyway, Properties Facilities Management. And she was a Scottish lady. And oh my God, the amount of Iron Brew that she used to drink. She used to have like loads of like empty cans and bottles. Oh my God, it was crazy.
Yeah, because she was always out on the pish. That's why.
With her Iron Brew. We always used to take the piss out of her Iron Brew.
Was she ginger?
No, she wasn't. She was blonde. Mary was her name.
So she dyed her ginger hair blonde.
What are you inferring, sir?
No, she wasn't a ginger.
I don't like Iron Brew.
I know it's disgusting stuff, but she used to love it.
I tell you, if you've got a hangover, Iron Brew.
I quite like Vimto, if it's going to be anything.
Oh God.
Iron Brew, mate.
Or ginger beer. I like ginger beer.
Oh no, Vaughan likes that stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
Imagine a tragedy so real you're sent to jail for even questioning it. That is shocking. And this
I can't even read it. A Canadian man has been
sentenced to jail for Holocaust denial. The man, a 51-year-old named Kenneth Pollan, will serve 9 months in jail along with 2 years probation.
Wow.
In Canada.
Oh well, Canada's fucked as well.
That's so bad. That is so bad. I mean, I know, what's his name? David. Oh, God, what's his surname? David, the guy that wrote the book. He got the jail in Austria for denial.
Irving.
David Irving, that's it. Thank you, David.
I've got to be very careful what I say about this particular slide. It's very edgy stuff. Very edgy stuff. It's good that we kind of protect ourselves kind of with this particular one, all right? You know?
Yeah. I think that first sentence says, imagine a tragedy so real you're sent to jail for even questioning it.
It's massively, massively contentious, yeah, absolutely.
Right, I made that too small, I don't know why, but India has erected barricades to stop Indians throwing rubbish into the Yamuna River. This doesn't bother Indians, they just toss their trash on the roads instead.
Yep.
For Indians, the entire world is a toilet and a trash can.
It's disgraceful.
And unfortunately, that does appear to be the case in a number of locations.
I can confirm that. I've travelled that country
you have.
quite a lot. And
is there just literally rubbish all over the show?
That's true. Well, if you're traveling on Indian railways,
That's
yes,
true.
it is chucked out of the window, and they do have an issue with litter over there.
I saw a
usually.
guy. I saw a guard emptying the bin on the Indian Railway, and he came down and just took the stuff out of the bin and threw it straight out the door.
Yeah, people chuck stuff
a
out of
gentleman.
windows, but you do have individuals in society over there who do frown upon it, and they will say that's just, lack of education. It's a very uneducated thing to do. Like a lot of
Is it
Indians
a
will
caste
frown upon
thing?
it as well. Hey?
Is that a caste thing?
No, I think it's actually, people kind of say it's more of an education thing. They kind
Right.
of distinguish that, between like lack of kind of education, kind of caring for one's environment, and then just being uneducated and kind of just not giving a toss. That's how kind
Yeah.
of, it's fair to say a lot of Indians would relate to it like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Dick. Moving on. Who's got the worst deal here?
Oh my God. You see, I always thought this was like a whole joke thing.
Downgraded from Orlando Bloom to Justin Trudeau, which means her
always thought
next
it was like
boyfriend
some-
will be Dylan Mulvaney.
Is that's the Bud Light thing, isn't it?
Dylan Mulvaney is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Former Canadian PM Justin Trudeau is
for
officially
sake.
dating pop star Katy Perry.
Yeah, well, look, listen. I mean, he could do worse. Like, you know what
He
I mean?
could do worse.
It could be
with a
Dylan Mulvaney, or
couple
Mulvaney, as we'd
spotted
say in Ireland.
kissing on
Yes.
her yacht off
Oh,
Santa
her
Barbara.
yacht, is it? Wow.
Well, yeah, she's worth a lot more than he is. Yeah.
You reckon?
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
I
Can you
reckon.
change the slide because I'm feeling queasy.
Feeling nauseous. What's wrong?
Meanwhile, in Scotland,
Oh no.
don't ask the 17-year-old apprentice to move an Audi R4.
Why?
That's the result. That's the Audi on its side.
Jesus Christ! Repeat what you said again, Sarge. What's this
I
about?
said, meanwhile, in Scotland, Arnold Clark, South Street to be precise, don't ask the 17-year-old apprentice to go out and move that Audi R4 for you.
Jesus Christ! An R4.
He's wrecked like 5 other cars as well.
Oh dear.
Give us a geolocation. Which part of Scotland?
South Street.
South Street, Glasgow.
Where is that?
It's just right beside the Clyde.
Oh.
Right.
It's a huge Arnold Clark. So,
Oh, dear.
Arnold Clark's a big car dealer in Scotland.
Yeah.
That's a
okay.
fucking cracker, isn't it? That is an absolute cracker. And it's all over. It was all over X.
My God.
There's a video.
dear.
The guys had video going round it. Bloody hell. Right, moving on. Our useless white males were recruited by the CCP and now train China's pilots. 30 known pilots in China getting paid £250,000 to train Chinese to shoot down Western aircraft.
Jesus, that's
So-
a chunk of change.
Yeah, and what has happened? The RAF are now having to hire. You can't make this up. They're now hiring Indians to train our pilots.
Oh, you're
No.
joking.
No.
Because the DEI disaster has caused a fucking massive amount of people to leave the RAF.
Oh my
That's
God.
big.
I wonder if
Wow.
Tim Davies knows about this. I might have to tweet him.
That's big money. I'd expect that sort of money, or maybe more, from, say, Saudi Arabia. But it's usually like Saudi Arabia will send their folks to RAF bases in the UK
Yeah.
for training.
They do.
Yeah, but that's the way these people just go to China and train them out there. Fucking nuts.
It's good money if you can get it, folks.
Yeah.
Good money.
And I didn't put this guy at the front of the. I didn't put this guy at the front of the show because I didn't really want to honour it by any stretch of the imagination. But someone took him out in prison, didn't they? Ian,
Oh yeah. I didn't see
Lost
that
Profits
tweet.
guy. What's his name? Ian. Oh
Ian
God,
something
Watkins.
or other.
Watkins.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Lost
Watkins.
Profits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost Profits. Yeah.
The
They were a former Welsh band.
There you go. There you
Pretty
go.
nasty character,
Piece
and
of
I'm
work,
really
yeah.
I'm really surprised that he wasn't actually killed in jail like a lot earlier. Actually, so I was
Yeah,
quite
I
surprised
know.
when that headline came out.
I was surprised as well. But maybe tried to keep them. Now, this is a public service announcement next. You can't live on fruit alone.
My God.
Good grief!
Mm-hmm.
My God. I
Way
think I
less-
saw something about that on social media, right? Yeah.
Less than 23 kilos. That's
Wow.
that's
I mean,
not-
that's
£50 or something. That's ridiculous.
fruitarianism. I mean, veganism. You could say, sorry, not sorry. That is a form of starvation. It's abusive to oneself. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
not good.
Oh,
Sad.
right.
Sad.
Very
Sad.
sad. Right, what is this? I can't see anything.
Right, I'll read it out to you. ALS took Nick's arm mobility. Now he can control a robotic arm with his Neuralink device to feed himself. Life with my BCI has been and continues to be so surreal and so rewarding. Can't wait to see what comes next. We fucking know what's coming next. If you
Hang on,
ever
is this
seen-
an Elon thing?
Yeah,
Neuralink.
that guy's got Neuralink and he can't use his arm, so he's got a robotic arm that feeds him now, right? He
Oh,
can
right, okay.
control it with his brain. But if you've ever seen the Big Bang Theory and Howard with his robotic arm that he built,
No.
Haven't
Can't
seen
say
that.
you know,
Can't
never
say
a
I
fan.
have.
you know where this is going next. If he can't
Right.
use his arms, what's he going to use a robotic arm for?
Oh dear.
And don't say wiping his arse.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Guys are slow tonight.
Good
Slow.
idea.
This is an old one, but it's remarkably like her. It really is.
Oh my god.
Lookalike of the week. This week's winner is Death Cult follower Shamina Begum and the late great Bernie Winters, sent in by Keith Webster. Thank you, Keith Webster. He didn't
is-
think that.
That is kind of uncanny, no?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
That's-
Wowzers.
That horse pretends to be dead every time someone tries to ride it. And the witty comment is, I had a girlfriend like that.
I didn't realise we were into the funnies already so much.
Yeah, we are. We've gone through it awfully quick. I thought
Fine,
we'd
yeah.
spend more time talking about the politics. But I don't know. Maybe we can or can't.
Mhm.
It's up to you. Good meme, I thought. I identify as an angel. Yeah, we don't play that game up here.
Bye.
A trans angel. Trans
Mandela
angel.
effect?
Transangelism.
Yeah, Mandela effect. In my timeline, Beyonce was black. Like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was black as well.
Look how hey, that's cultural appropriation, people. She's got blonde hair. Cultural appropriation. Or whatever
Yeah,
it's
she's
called.
got nearly white skin.
I know, right? What the
They
hell?
also call it digital airbrushing as well, folks. Yeah. It's-
No, even when you see her on TV, she's remarkably pale compared to what she used to look like.
Yeah.
Got matched with a guy in front of me. Didn't realise I could see the board from his side. This person should not be playing chess.
Oh dear.
They're sitting on an aircraft playing chess. Got matched with a guy in front of me. He didn't realise I could see the board from his side.
She's cheating.
No,
Or
she
he or
doesn't have the fucking intellect to play chess. It's chess. It doesn't matter if you can see the other person's board. They're the same.
Okay, I'm obviously thick. I don't know anything about chess. Just
When you
move
play
next slide.
chess, when you play chess, the board's in front of you.
Oh,
good grief.
right, okay.
It's
You
not
can
like
still see your
battleships.
opponent, like, regardless. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's not-
sorry. Okay, I am a thicker then. Okay. Next.
Next. This cardboard packing looks like it should be stood outside a temple in South America. It does.
Oh, yeah,
It really
it
does.
One of those,
That's true.
it's got like one of those like
true.
Mayan Mexican type faces. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. It's
Very
pretty cool.
Mayan, Aztecian, something like that. Yeah.
Yes. Something along those lines.
I like it. I like it when the internet comes up with stuff like that.
I know.
It's,
Yeah. That's kind
interesting.
of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
It's
that.
there has been a whole thing about Christians saying that Christians shouldn't celebrate Halloween. And it's Halloween. I mean, Halloween's not really a holiday. Americans call it a holiday, but I don't think they take time off for it, do they?
No.
Americans actually don't take time off for very, very much.
Oh, I know. Apparently not. They don't get.
Oh,
Apparently
they
they don't get a lot of holiday. Well,
They get
leave,
shocking
I suppose
holidays.
you call it leave.
Yeah.
Leave entitlement.
I think you're lucky if you get 2 weeks.
Good
Um,
grief.
Yeah.
You think that's bad? Just go over to, say, like, Hong Kong, like mainland China, even like Korea or Japan. There's not
Well, that's
really
true,
a
yeah.
such thing as a vacation over
No.
there.
Hey,
There's
welcome
not.
to my life. When was the last time you saw me take a holiday?
Hold on a second. Where's my little violin? Woo!
Yeah, exactly. The world's tiniest violin.
There's a great comment in the troll room there. Who's it that said it? Reminds me of Crash Bandicoot. Elusive Media said
it does
about
a
that
bit,
last image.
Yeah, it does. Christians who do not celebrate Halloween judging other Christians who do. I never realised that was the guy that then became the werewolf in Underworld.
Was it?
Yeah. Look at him
I don't even know who those actors are. I don't even know.
I don't know
The
where
one
that
the one in the middle is that Welsh guy. Oh, what's his fucking name?
Oh, Michael Sheen. Not Michael
No, it's
Sheen.
the. Oh,
He
maybe
became
it
the
is
werewolf.
actually. Maybe it is
He
actually.
became the werewolf in Underworld. He was cast with Kate Beckinsale.
Speaking of which, folks, you should pay a visit to Snarky Cinema because it's doing really, really well. And there's a great review that Sarge did about a certain Luc Besson movie. Isn't that right, John?
Luc Besson, Dracula. I love it.
The ladies love it, don't they, Sarge?
They fucking do love it, man. I don't know what's going on, but all the video reviews I've done that have the capability of showing me who listens to it, i.e. by gender, it's male 100%, female 0, apart from Dracula, a love tale.
And I just want to say in that note as well,
if
you haven't seen the forensic analysis and investigation of what happened to that poor Dolby chap that John put together, that series, do go watch it because it's really, really good. So well done, Sarge. Well done.
Thank you. So anyway, when I get to the score for Dracula, a love tale, we've got female 60%, male 40%. So the girls like it, and what a difference, because it appears that women give out likes like candy, because the thing's got like over 100 likes now, and the best ever before that was like 20 likes. So yeah, I watched actually Bram Stoker. What's it called? Bram Stoker's Dracula. The one from
Francis Ford
1992.
Coppola, 1992, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
You mean the one with Gary Oldman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Gary
a good
Oldman.
one. I do like that.
Well, I thought I liked it until I watched it again. I thought, what the fuck is this? It's a bit mental. It really is. And I have a lot to say, but I'll leave it for Snarky and the Grumpy Scott to tell you.
And just to say, to throw it in there, folks, that Bram Stoker was he was an Irish man. Just
was he? I didn't know that. Was he?
We kind of have a penchant. We have a kind of a talent for this sort of stuff.
We do. Yeah.
It depends.
There,
It depends because Coppola's movie goes way off the mark when it comes to the book.
It was very artistic. It was very kind of aesthetic. Maybe a bit
it takes
too
a lot
much.
of liberties. It takes a lot of liberties with the book. It doesn't follow the story really, other than the bare bones of it.
So Luc Besson did a better job.
Well, he didn't really follow the story either. In fact, when you look at it, Besson's actually remade. I think he's remade. What would you call it? Bram Stoker's Dracula. I think it's a remake, but and I hate to say this, I think it's a better remake than the original.
So when did your man Besson make his?
2025.
Oh, seriously? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to go have a look at your review then.
Yeah, it's good. It's good movie. I was taken aback. Absolutely taken aback. I mean, you know me, David. You know me. I don't hold back when it comes to films.
Nosferatu, you bastard.
Yeah, David recommended Nosferatu, and he
actually eviscerated it.
he was quite keen on it, and I watched it, and I was less than impressed. I'll be honest. But and I went into this Dracula love tale thinking this will be some straight to video trash, and
Pish.
boy, it it gripped me. It's good.
And you've got Tron Ares as well. Yeah, you've got that up there too.
Yeah, I did Tron Ares. And
Vaughan was not impressed with that.
Not as bad. Did he go and see it, or did he watch it? Yeah.
No, well, he watched. Well, I kind of fell asleep watching
And he watched it.
watching your review, as you know. But
right.
he watched it. Yeah, I don't think he's that impressed.
It's not as bad as most of the critics are making out, though. It's watchable, you know. It's just one of these meh. It passes an hour and a half. A bit like that. I've got a review coming up of The Ninth Gate. Wolves spelt wrong, not by me. And Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I felt compelled to do a review on it since I watched it. Right, remember that time they trained the sheep to put themselves in pens?
Oh yeah, I saw this.
What
yeah.
the?
I know, what the
Oh
fuck?
God, is that from like Marley Park in Dublin? It looks like an event.
It does.
From Dublin at that time. My God, that's
Why
Idiots.
did people fall?
They're
for
outside, for fuck's sake! Oh, Lord have
I remember
mercy.
that time, and it wasn't so long ago, folks.
It wasn't that
know.
long ago. Elizabeth said he rewatched Blade last weekend. It's well since I've seen Blade.
Blade is great.
It's quite tongue-in-cheek as well, though, isn't it? If I remember correctly. I may be wrong.
I saw Blade at the cinema when it
Was
came
it Wesley
out.
Snipes?
Wesley
Blade?
Snipes, yeah, it was bloody good. It was bloody good stuff.
So whatever happened to him?
Wesley Snipes?
Yeah.
After
He went to jail for tax.
His tax
yeah.
irregularities.
Oh, seriously? I didn't know. Right.
He did a Jimmy Carr, except in America, and get sent to jail.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, happened to Lauryn Hill as well. Happened to quite a few of the celebrities over there.
Betty.
Where's she home?
Who was the baker? Betty. Oh, one of the. You know how they did the cooking? Fanny Craddock? No, not Fanny. Was it Fanny? It was Fanny Craddock. She went to jail, didn't she? For tax or something.
Stewart.
No, that's right. Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart. That's who it was.
Yep.
Right. Australia's rainforests are now adding to carbon emissions. Scientists say, I'm not going to. I just can't say anything else. Do you see when you were growing up, right? See when you were growing up and you were at school, were you not taught? And I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if this is a Mandela effect, but I was kind of taught that the rainforests were the lungs of the world.
Yeah, that's what I always thought.
Yeah. They
As soon as
produced
you
all the oxygen that we needed.
As soon as you see a new study and then scientists say or research
Bingo.
says
Yeah.
at the end of a headline, you're a header like that, you got to scrutinize it.
Yeah.
The science.
When they say,
Pricks.
exactly, David's right. When they say scientists say, that means that it's a load of shite.
Scientists will say what they need to say to get that bloody money in. For
They will.
For the research.
It's all about the money,
Well,
money.
Well, see, this is where science is completely broken, though, isn't it? Because science used to be conducted by either people working in universities that didn't give a shit because they worked in a university, or people working and tinkering in their back sheds because they could. And they come up with some fantastic... I mean, Marie Curie and all that, I mean, where was her stuff done? It was done in a bloody shed, and yeah, okay, she died from it, but she made some fantastic breakthroughs. But nowadays, you need to resort to use half the resources of the planet to build an accelerator that's going to send particles at nearly the speed of light round a fucking track that's the size of 3 countries. I mean, this whole thing's ridiculous. You just can't do science on that kind of scale and expect to get accurate results because somebody's got to pay for it. And if they're not going to get the results that they want, then they're not going to pay for it. There's the problem. Sorry, did that come out as a bit of a rant?
That's one of the most positive things I've heard you saying about a Polish individual, John. Sorry, Polish French, but...
Well, there you go. I was down talking to the Polish guy downstairs earlier, asking him to keep the noise.
Did you say Chin Dobre? Yeah?
I asked him to keep the noise down because I was going to do a stream. And he was all right. He was fine about it. He seems quite a nice guy.
Did he not give you a beer, no?
No, he was working. He's been doing a lot of DIY, so he sounded like he was trying to fucking claw his way up through the floor earlier. The problem was that because the desk is attached to the wall and he's clawing at the wall or whatever, it was going right through the mic.
Right.
And I thought, no, I'm going to have to go and see it. But
How
I
about
went
have a
down
wee
and
word with him?
he says it's fine. He says I'm going home. I've finished, and he let me in and showed me all around, because the people that were there before the Poles took over wouldn't let you in the clubhouse.
Right.
But he's done a not bad job actually. He's built a kind of bar at the back.
Is it a pub?
No, it's a club. It's a motorcycle clubhouse.
Oh.
They only, but they're, to be fair, they only usually come like once a month, once every 2 months. So it's never really a big deal, and it's nearly always a Saturday night, so it never really interferes with me.
So you might have a job or two lined up for him in the future, yeah?
I don't know. I did a job yesterday. I did some filming yesterday for a kitchen company,
Yes, you did.
not far from where I am.
Excellent.
So we're doing some socials for them, and I had a chat with another unit not far from where I am who sells hot tubs, and I might be doing some filming for them as well, because
Excellent.
they're interested
Ooh.
in getting their social presence up. So there you go.
good.
I posted these on Twitter. Did you not see that?
No.
picture? No.
Blame the algorithm, mate. You're just not clickbaiting me hard enough. You're not rage baiting me, you know?
I'm not rage baiting
Clearly.
you, that's the thing. Right. So yesterday I noticed the person scanning my shopping was miserable, stroppy and rude, and what's more, I'm sure I could smell gin. That's the last time I'm using a self-service checkout. Anyway, I don't use self-service checkouts. So, I was actually in the supermarket a couple of days ago, and the queue for the tills was behind the line. So Morrison's have got a rule: if the queues go behind the line, they open another checkout. And true to their word, they actually did. They actually did open another checkout. And you know the thing that really pleased me? The people were still queuing for the proper checkouts when the self-service ones were half empty. Yeah. That's good. People are starting to get it. They are starting to get it. More and more people are going to the proper checkouts.
The thing is, like, with the self-service checkouts and that, like, technology, what I've observed is that people just go into their own little worlds, like they're at home or they're somewhere else. Oh, well, just take my time scanning the products, and what does that do? Whereas if you just shuffle the herd, if you shepherd them towards an actual staffed or a manned checkout, the individuals, the cashiers, they take control and they get the job done a lot quicker. The humans will get the job done a lot quicker. Like,
my wife used to go to the self-service things, and if ever I was shopping for her, I would go, why are you going through this? Because this takes longer than standing in the queue for a self-service one. Yeah. You're better doing, and the thing is, if they would give me a discount, I might do it occasionally, but they don't. You know? And so they're really fucking charging me money to buy the goods and be their checkout operator. That's not how life works. I'm sorry. Somebody said to me once, and I got castigated on X for saying this. Because
one of many things.
Because this woman, thinking she was being helpful, walked by as I was standing in the queue for the checkout. She goes, Morrison's woman. And she goes, there's space in the self-service checkouts. And I said, I think you've confused me with someone who works here.
In typical Sarge humour, of course.
Yeah. She's like, okay. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm not doing that. That's menial. It's menial work. And then I did tell you about the time I went in and signed it off because it was...
Is this when you were with your son and you embarrassed your son?
Yeah, I embarrassed my son because I went in and they just shut the checkout as the person was away on their break. And I'm like, there's no checkouts open. And she goes, the self-service is available. And I goes, there's no checkouts open.
And he's like, Dad, shut up.
And he's like, come on, let's just go. And I goes, no, these people need to understand. I said it loudly. I said, people are looking. I says, these people need to understand that I'm actually standing up for their jobs. Because if everybody goes to self-service checkouts, who's going to employ them? And she did. She fucking went. She goes, I can't. She goes, actually, I'll deal with it. And she took my bag and scanned it through the self-service checkout for me.
I'm sure, was your son going at this dad? Just
Oh, he was away by this point. He was off.
Oh, he ran out of the shop.
Yeah, he just had enough. And I'm going, thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, BBC cuts TV news after viewers mysteriously stopped tuning in. Mysteriously? Mysteriously? What the fuck? Experts blame changing habits. Others suspect a real outbreak of critical thinking.
That's very good. Did that actually happen? BBC cut.
They are talking about it.
Oh, they're
really?
right. They're talking about.
They really are talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah, because loads of people are ditching their license, right?
I think maybe it's we're influencing the BBC with, like, you know, not paying a particular thing. If you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Shanti's correct. I won't use self-service. My 15-year-old hates them too. We don't get paid to take out our goods. We don't. If we got a discount, I'd be more tempted to do it, but we don't. Apparently, it costs the NHS over £300,000 a year to remove foreign objects from people's rectums. Why aren't we removing British objects instead?
Oh,
Was
Brexit all for nothing?
Oh, good.
I mean, these things could be made in China. You never know.
China.
A lot of things are.
I haven't looked this week because the dog's not well.
Right.
So I had to go around today and nurse the dog, or basically stop her scratching her massive boil.
Oh, when you sent me the photo, poor thing.
So apparently, what happened was this happened about a month ago. We don't throw sticks for her or for any of the dogs because the dogs like chasing sticks, but sticks are always a problem because if they land wrongly, the dog can hurt itself when it charges up on it. So Sean picked up a stick that was in the garden that had been blown in or something from a wind, and he went to throw it over the back onto the kind of... It's just a stick, so it's green into greenery, right? Went to throw it over the back fence onto the big gap between us and the railway line. So he went to throw it over the fence, and he fucking failed. And the dog chased the stick and managed to mangle her mouth.
Right.
And I cleaned it out, and I thought it was okay, and her lip was all right, and everything. I checked it, and
it got infected. Yeah.
It's got infected. The vet thinks a bit went under her tongue or something like that, and it's got infected, and it's fucking like a goiter, a bit like my double chin actually, except worse. And then it wasn't going. It just got big really quick, and my wife took her to the vet today, and they shaved it.
Some doggy antibiotics.
So she's got doggy antibiotics, and she's got Calpol. Doggy antibiotics, Calpol, and an anti-inflammatory. So she's sleeping a lot, and she's got her chin shaved, so it looks like she's got a fucking bossack under her chin. You've seen it, Shalini.
I know, the poor Poochie.
Poor thing.
So we're hoping that it goes down, and that's it. Because the one thing we don't want is fucking don't want to have to operate because we're skint. I mean, that was 115 quid. Holy fuck.
Vets are not cheap.
Just for seeing a vet, getting an ultrasound, and I think my wife had the waterworks on as well. So I think she got something knocked off the bill.
Yeah, vets are definitely not cheap, folks.
But yeah, so I haven't spent as much time on preparing the show as I normally do, and that's probably why we're running through it a bit quicker than normal. But having said that,
I think it's been great. I've been having a great time.
So, and we're not finished yet. We've still got a couple of things to go.
Keep it going, boss.
But what I was going to say about this foreign objects from people's rectums, I was looking through stuff last week, and there was this guy. I was in the New York Post, which is always a great source of entertainment. You should try it. But the New York Post was asking an ER doctor about things he'd pulled out of people's rectums. And he said, the biggest thing, you'll never believe this, the biggest thing that got stuck that he's ever experienced was a Yankee candle.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He said, not the fucking small one.
People are bananas, really, what they do in their private lives.
The full-size Yankee candle, and they couldn't get it out because obviously as soon as you started pulling it out, it created that much suction, it just pulled it back in.
Next!
People are strange. People are strange. My God.
Why do people want to do that?
I don't know. I don't
get
know. They're
it.
just
I
weird.
don't-
Check the hard drives. Check the hard drives.
I just don't get it. Anyway, man jailed for multiple theft offences, Bracknell. I'm surprised he get caught because he can actually steal something and do edgy at the same time. Look at his eyes.
I know what's going on with his eyes.
That's what I'm saying. He's actually stealing something and looking out for the cops coming at the same time. Oh, man, that's shocking. That's just shocking.
Hey, he's supposed to be working. What's he doing?
He's obviously interfering. Well, interfering. He's obviously watching us. Right.
Well, his colleague is sick.
On a tea break.
We're nearly done, actually. We've got two left. We've got this one, which is, I think, quite appropriate. I'm retired. I don't have to. I don't want to. You can't make me. I
think
that.
you should have a T-shirt like that, Sarge.
I think so.
With a grumpy cat.
Instead of the cat, I'll put a grumpy Sergeant Grumpy there.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, do Sergeant Grumps.
So
that'd be quite funny.
Adam said he really liked my new intro that I'd done on the last live stream. You know, the wee one with when I'm animated myself using AI.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah. Right. That's us. You got anything you want to talk about, big boy?
No, I think I'm good. I've had a great time. It's been great for me. It's been a really good evening.
Well, that's good. I'm glad somebody's had fun. Yeah, it's been all right, hasn't it? I hope you guys have had fun as well, because if you have, like, share, subscribe, evangelize, tell people about us, because, if you don't tell people, then I can't spread the word, because I think we give a valuable insight into what's going on in the world, more or less. This is our kind of blow-off show for the rest of the, for the week, because most of the stuff that we put out is actually serious. And some of it's quite important, so it's well worth going back and having a look at some of our videos and some of our previous live streams that aren't all in as well. 6 out of 10. Thanks, Vaughn. That's not bad. I'll take 6 out of 10. That's better than 50%. That's all right. 60%.
And Sergeant Grumpy, you were on 4.99 thousand subscribers. So come on, folks.
You are kidding.
Get them to 5K.
I can't be on 4.999.
That's what it says here. 4.99.
Oh my God, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. One person watching just pushes into the $5,000 before we leave you for the night with our last slide. You want to. You want to. Don't you? Or maybe you don't. Anyway, there we go.
They're dying.
Are we still there? 499?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me check.
Do a quick refresh.
Check.
Somebody refresh. Make him go up to 5. Come on.
Oh, no, it's not. It's gone down, if anything. Is it? I'm at 4.994. I can see. Emma Watts says she's late. Yes, you are, young lady. You're very
Detention
late.
For Emma.
Yes, I'm sending you back to Monday. You have to watch from Monday all the way through. Okay.
That's your detention.
I think it's unlucky because right. So what else is going on this week? I've got 3 reviews definitely coming out on Snarky Cinema. So get in there. Go and watch Dracula Love Tale. It's a fucking great movie. And then let me know what you think about it. I really enjoyed it. What else? We've got a few videos in the can, kind of still to be done for the main channel. So there's a couple need to be split up and then put out as another series. I quite like these little series. I think they're good because they're in little bite-sized chunks. Yeah. From between 5 and 20 minutes.
Can I ask a quick question?
You can go on.
Why is this man? Why is the the whole shooting thing with the synagogue and the cops? Yeah. Why is that investigation taking so long? It dawned on me today. It's like we haven't heard anything from the Greater Manchester, the police, or Manchester Police, or whatever they're called.
What do you expect to hear, darling?
I don't know.
Tell me. I mean, right, so we know what happened. The guy, the guy ran somebody down. He knifed a couple other people, and he got shot with the police and died. Right?
No, I don't. No, I don't mean that. I mean the bit where the police shot the 2 people.
Oh, that'll take ages.
Oh, will it? Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's 6 months, 8 months down the line.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. That's just me being.
Yeah, these things don't happen quickly.
Okay.
No, siree. They will.
Is it likely in that case, John, that the families will be kind of directly compensated? Is that the usual kind of state of affairs? Or
no, the police will do nothing until there's a result.
Right.
Oh, so they have to. Okay, so that has to happen first.
Yeah. I mean, I think the whole thing's a tragedy. I really do.
It was very technical analysis. Yeah, really enjoyed it. But it was overall, it was a tragedy. I think that was the kind of the finale that you kind of presented was like, rest in peace, Mr. Dolby, and it's absolute tragedy.
Because it should never happen. It should never happen. If you've been properly trained, and people are saying that these cops only had milliseconds to react, but that's why you'd spend all that time training, because when you react, it's life and death. And, you can't fuck about with people's lives like that. You really can't. I'm quite disappointed in it in the way it's turned out.
Mm.
It's the worst possible result as a firearms cop that you shoot someone who isn't guilty, who didn't need to be shot. It's the worst possible result.
Yeah.
So I feel for the people that are involved in it. I feel for the families. I feel for the cops that pulled the trigger. Because I don't think they're necessarily the primary cause, and that I think they've not been trained properly. I think that's what the problem is.
So if they had, for example, the training that you had, and maybe if there was a change in equipment, like weapons, lives could have been saved.
I think so. Yeah. And I mean, we had it drummed into us. Never get into a Chinese firing squad where you're shooting someone, but there's someone else in the field of fire.
Yeah.
Because you've got to account for missing. Although I personally never missed. I mean, our pass mark was 92%, and you really need to get up to those kind of standards. And most people that take a pride in their shooting are hitting 90 plus all the time. All the time. I don't think in a qualification shoot, I never dropped below 96%. But you really got to be on your game, and if you're not on your game, you shouldn't be there. That's the thing.
Yeah, and if you are going to miss, make sure you kind of you get like a fleshy area or somewhere like that. I think that's what you're saying.
You're never aiming to miss. So if you're going to miss, you have to make sure there's nobody behind the person that you're shooting at that you're going to hit. You need to make sure that your shot is on such an angle that someone holding a door shut that he's trying to get in isn't going to be hit. Yeah. And these things it's all down to training, it's all down to muscle memory and memory about situations and angles and be able to work them out quickly. And it really is, as you said, David, it's a tragedy. It really is. It's something that shouldn't have happened. And it's more than a shame. It's just wrong that it happened, because these guys thought they were doing the right thing, holding that door shut, and they were.
Yeah, because if he had gotten into the synagogue, well, we know what would have happened.
Well, he had a knife. So the problem is, unless you know how to deal with someone with a knife, then you're going to struggle. You're going to end up injured in some respect.
So they paid the ultimate price for the bravery, but from the wrong people in that particular situation. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to deal with someone with a knife, because I don't want to put you into a situation where you're going to do something stupid and get injured. But if you are the best, if you're in a situation where someone is coming at you with a knife, you need to keep that person away from you. So you need to use anything that you've got to hand to use it to fend them off. Don't try and strike them. Don't try and knock the knife out of the hand. Just fend them off and keep them away from you. So keep them at distance, because if they can't hit you with it, they can't hurt you with it. And that's your best strategy, because somebody will come along to help you pretty quickly, one would hope. And people are saying, the police were late. The police were there in 3 minutes. That's an exceptional response for an armed police unit to be there in 3 minutes. That's exceptional.
That's what I thought.
late. That's not late. That's just nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so don't try and tackle someone with a knife. But if someone with a knife is coming at you, keep them away from you. You know, and there's loads of other things we can do. And maybe we could look at stuff like, you know, what to do in certain situations from a self-defense point of view.
Yeah.
But the best defense is run away. If you're faster, run away. You know, fend them off and run away. Don't fall over.
Keep them at a bloody good distance. So in that situation, the AFO will have a really good shot. Yeah.
And if you are running away, don't run into a field of fire if you can possibly have the situation. No, we're getting too deep now.
Yeah.
Right, how's Ed? Ed had another round of chemo and he's wiped out this week. That's why he's not with us. He's just, you know, it takes a lot out of you.
We'll just keep the seat warm, folks. He'll be back.
Yeah, of course he is. His body's fighting it, and that's what we'd expect. We'd expect it to be tired because it's putting up a fight, and that's what happens. And it's the same. I mean, I'm not bringing it back to the dog, but it's the same with the dog. The dog's got a massive temperature just now because our body's fighting an infection, and that's what happens. You know, you do get wiped out, and you've got to give Ed time to marshal his resources, and we will give him your love. I mean, he knows you guys love him, and he knows.
Yeah, because I message him as well from time to time, and I say everybody's always asking for you and sending love and best wishes and everything. So
they are, and I think that little AI animation of that picture of Ed and I looks really good on the.
It's really good.
All-in.
Yeah,
it's very nice. The one from Brighton, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yes, the infamous trip
on the beach. Yeah, that was good. But yeah, no, it was really good. So yeah, Ed's getting there. And we're all still pulling for him.
Indeed.
As we always will. And he'll be back with us sooner rather than later, I hope.
Indeedy.
So, there we go, people. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. As I said, like, share, subscribe. Remember, if you can, drop us a donation. You've got the links in the chat. Ko-fi should work. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's on a glitch or something. It's normally pretty good. I don't know what Derek Martin's saying. Sorry, UK, help us yourself. Well, I don't know. I have no idea what you mean, mate.
And I'll try and work on my West Country accent. I think that was mentioned earlier on.
Yeah, Frankie, wishing Ed well and good night. Hi, Frankie, nice to see you, mate. Yeah, it's
Frankie.
It's just one of these things, you know.
Edie.
And remember, you know, I'm not begging you for money here, just in case you think I am, because what I'm doing is I'm providing you entertainment.
We're providing a service, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we are, but we're providing entertainment, and if you think you're getting value out of it, then why wouldn't you pay for it? You know, if you don't like it, and you don't think it's worth watching and worth paying for. Why are you
here?
Exactly. Why the fuck are you here?
And don't worry, John pays Shalini and I the big bucks.
Of course
we're rolling it in, you know.
So anyway, here's me comforting my upset friend.
What the fuck is that?
That is something that you would say, Sarge. Yeah. What's up with you, you silly? See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, see you next Tuesday.
Good night.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of
of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way, so I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, babe. Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking